This is an insurance policy. Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. Do you see Dad's name on any of these documents? Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone. She might just be the catalyst we need. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone. The cops are on the front lines against Falcone. Well, Lieutenant Gordon knows how to deal with criminals. Whatever Falcone is planning to do with those chemicals, it ends now. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends now.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject. That is your gift and your curse. 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 But as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me. But as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me. But as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me. But, as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Well, that isn't what it used to be. Where are you, Oz?
Gentlemen!
Keep walking, all right?
You see, that's where you're mistaken.
Oz?
My old mate and I have some catching up to do. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, there. Good as new. Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubbish situation here. Right now, I am trying to recognise the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. It's funny, huh? Used to run in the same circles we did. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Which brings me to you, Bruce. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Oh, thanks for the backup. Hey, I could have handled that myself. You didn't need to take it so far. Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did.
It's better off bulldozed.
This park still matters to me, Bruce. It's all my folks left behind.
It's a shame what happened.
Last thing my parents ever built. Both of us.
I'm sorry, Oz.
But we are not the only ones suffering.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Well, obviously, but you don't have to be a dick about it.
Great.
Watch wallet cash. What this goes through you.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you.
Try and take it. Go ahead.
You want me to cut it out of you?
That's very thoughtful of you.
Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked. I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. And by handled, do you mean having a fucking knife handle in your back? No offence, because that's what would have happened, mate. Some folks are fine hearing, Bruce.
This don't concern you, twerp.
You hear that? Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. This park used to mean something. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. A place that was safe for kids, for families. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. Gave you the good life. Same place that ground my family to dust. Thanks, Bruce.
No one should have to go through that. My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend.
It's out of our control.
On that, we can agree in earnest.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again. No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. It'd be a treat to watch him at pavement. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... wasn't the point, honest. You don't give me enough credit, mate. No handouts required.
Let's cut through all this, Oz. You need some cash to get back on your feet.
I'm in fighting form.
You want my help taking down Falcone?
Appreciate the offer, mate. I do. They're usually hiding a forked tongue. But Falcone's in my crosshairs, not yours.
So you came back to fix Gotham?
Gotham? can't be fixed. It needs to be burned up, torn down, and rebuilt from the foundation. It's a new Oswald, a new crew, new plans. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. We grew up together, got into scraps together, hell, still getting into scraps together. I don't know how much that means to you, but it means loads to me. Which is why I'm warning you. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do.
The hell are you waiting for?
Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
This place is a wreck.
Glad they never saw it like this. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. And what's left in this flask? Let him choke on it. Make himself ride it home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin to the back of his throat. But seeing our old haunt, well, pretty haunted. Hard to keep those gremlins under lock and key, eh? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Hey, you heard him, man. Huh?
Come here. This used to be a nice place. You receiving a message? Huh? Huh? You get me now? This is my park. Mine. Place is a dump. It's the only way. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
Yeah, right.
Not exactly high society out here, innit? Well, some people can take a hint.
It was beautiful once. I know, Alfred told me.
You know, when I saw you at the party last night, I thought, Bruce Wayne. Has it changed a bit? Maybe I was wrong. Shouldn't have been a surprise when I saw you with Carmine Falcone. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
It's politics, Oz. That's how the game is played.
I thought you had more integrity than that. What? You got nothing to say?
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
That's a battle you won't win, Oz.
No. Oh, I've learned a thing or three since we were kids. Am I getting through to you, Bruce?
Thank you, sir.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
And you're ruining the moment! This city chews right through people. Now all I got is this park. Stay down! You mean a knife handle in the back? It's been what? 2 decades. It's my only inheritance. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Hurry up! End him!
And now it's a hellhole. Think that'll do? Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Hey.
Beat it! The hell do you say? You don't want to do this, man!
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing. Just reaching for my wallet. It's okay, guys. Just reaching for my wallet. Take it easy. I'm just going to reach for my... Just let me reach back here and I'll...
Of course, sir.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says. And what do you expect to find? Who authorized this? And if I refuse... I'm sorry, are you arresting me? There's gotta be a mistake. I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
What's your angle?
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce, stay back! It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile. Hopefully we can do our job and be out of here ASAP. I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises.
Well, then you should go to Wayne Enterprises.
I have my people searching there, too. I can't comment. That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. But orders are orders, and this one comes from the top. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes.
Take whatever you want.
Bruce?
It's not a problem, really.
Then find out why he didn't.
Sorry. I lose the brain-to-mouth filter sometimes.
We're only collecting evidence today. The warrant covers your place, places of residence, for Gotham's sake.
And it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet.
Well, then we might have to make a scene. That's the last thing I want.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you. Enjoyed. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not going to have any for a while.
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it.
The DA is going to hear about this.
You don't need to put up a cover.
Who let you in? Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
The public's fascinated with you, Mr. Wayne. A scandal like this? It's a reporter's dream.
You don't have to do this. Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who? Hey, careful! Put it back!
This warrant. Maybe we made a mistake?
I didn't do anything.
Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on. Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. And any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes. And I shoot. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots. Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are. That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. That's what we're here to find out. Not unless I'm forced to. Maybe you did.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. So, consider yourself served.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
After that dog pile of a press conference,
Miss Vale.
I thought you could use someone not tearing out your jugular. I saw what those assholes did here.
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests. Gotham's finest are lousy house guests.
Yeah, I can see that. Assholes. Past tense. It's a joke. It's disgusting the way they blindsided you with that BS about your family. Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. You deserve better treatment than this. The Waynes are synonymous with Gotham.
Stay out of this, Miss Vale.